What's up, everybody? It's Merman Mike. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I do have this little microphone, but I don't know. I'm out here on Folsom Lake right now. My buddy Jim over here was nice enough to offer me a ride out on his boat because this search I cannot get to with my boat, my little trolling motor. As you can tell, this is a super nice dive boat. He's got the little center console and the nice bench seat. But yeah, this is gonna make it a lot easier to get to there because my boat maybe would have gotten like a quarter, maybe a halfway there, and then I would have just been stranded in the middle of the lake hoping my paddles worked. But yeah, if you guys have never been to my channel before, what I like to do is I go out to the local lakes and rivers, try to help anybody and everybody get back their lost valuables, and I also try to get all the trash while I'm down there because I thoroughly believe you can't just go for the treasures, you have to get the trash too. But today I'm out trying to help somebody named Tamara. Her and her friend were out here. Her friend unfortunately lost an emerald ring that is extremely important to her, and then Tamara lost her Apple Watch, and she also, it was either her or her friend that lost a 49ers hat. So we're going to the spot right now. The Apple Watch was most likely lost off of a cliff jumping spot, so that should be a pretty easy search. And then the ring, unfortunately, was lost as the friend was kind of floating in a little cove area out a little bit past the cliff jumping spot. So that's definitely going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but I brought a bunch of tools today just in case we need them. I have my underwater metal detector in here. Yeah, I'm just super excited to see what else is down there and hopefully find that ring and the Apple Watch. Obviously the hat's a bonus, and then that'll tell us if we're in the right area as well. But the ring is definitely the most important thing. That's the sentimental item that she's not going to be able to replace with money, and those are always my favorite returns. So if you guys are liking these videos, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me get out there, make more videos for you guys, get more valuables back to their owners, more trash off the bottom of the lakes and rivers, and get me that much closer to making this my full-time gig for you guys. But yeah, I'm super excited to find out what's down there, and stay tuned. All right, guys, I gotta get my channel big enough to where I can get one of these. We finally made it to what I think is the spot. We hit the GPS coordinates at least, and this looks pretty much like the right spot she was jumping on. It's at the same coordinates. However, the thing that's making it hard to tell, I'm gonna flash to a picture that she sent me, but as you guys can see, the water level is about 20, maybe even more feet lower than it was when she took that picture. I went over there and I actually already saw a pair of sunglasses just sitting down at like 6 inches underwater. So I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of stuff right here in the shallows, because this was, like I said, 20 feet underwater, so they would have been able to jump from the rock right here, even though it looks like they would just be jumping onto that rock there. But that also shows you, never dive into the water from surfaces you don't know what's underneath, because as you can see, there is a rock right after that jumping spot that probably nobody saw when they were jumping that day. But yeah, just be very careful out here. And then I'm pretty sure she said the ring is going to be over here somewhere. I'll have to check the coordinates, but we're going to search for the Apple Watch first, since that's going to be the easier search, and then we'll focus our efforts on the ring. But I'm going to get my gear in the water, and yeah, I think it's going to be a really good day. It's just absolutely insane how much the water level has dropped in only like a week or two. But all right, guys, stay tuned. See what I can find with just my eyesight right now. If I need the metal detector and my flashlight, I shall come back and grab it. But look, there's already a pair of sunglasses right there that I can see, so I want to grab those. Oh, that's awesome. Is something? All right, I also want to try not to murk up the area too much. Fancy. pair of sunglasses so far. No name on them, but as my wife likes to tell me, I'm uncultured, so they could be super Prada and I would never know. All right, let me go see what I can find down here. I'm gonna need a metal detector.
Visibility not that good?
It's just a ton of silt that I think it got covered up with. Because I'm not finding it right there off the jumping spot, which means either somebody else found it because it was on shore or on that rock, or it's just under some silt. I want to hope it's just under some silt. I brought the tools to find out. All right.
Wouldn't have gone far off that rock. The water was right up against that rock.
Oh my God, a signal hole. starting to think someone might have searched here. I'm gonna search over here really quick. Something tells me that's a pretty popular jumping spot too. And then I'm gonna jump out of the water and search up there with the metal detector. I'll search this little cove for the ring, and I'm gonna search my phone again, see if maybe I'm missing something. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Sunglasses. Oh, Lord. All right, time to do some above ground metal detecting, I guess. Oh. I got a fishing lure and a couple coins, but so I'm gonna search this super shallow area really quick, and then I'm gonna go up there on the rocks. trees. My thoughts are someone who saw it was on shore or they were just completely wrong. All done with our dive. Unfortunately, it wasn't a very big success. Jim has to take off, but thank you to Jim. And I did get some other cool goodies though. I'm gonna show you guys those. All right, we got 2 pairs of sunglasses, got a pair of goggles, a couple quarters and a dime, fishing lure and a hook with a metal detector. And then this is a first. Found a signal flare. Definitely don't want to try to light that right now. I wouldn't even know how to do so. You used to have a little signal flare instruction label right here, but that just disintegrated off as soon as I touched it. But yeah, I thought that was too cool. I am gonna come back out here and do another search on another day, hopefully with the people that actually lost the valuables so they can get me in the right spot. My biggest fear is that the water level dropped so low that those valuables might actually be on land and somebody saw them. So I'm gonna have them check like Find My Apple Watch and things like that as well. But yeah, I still had a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed the dive. If you did, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Always helps me to get out there, make more videos for you guys, get more valuables off the bottom of the lakes and rivers, and more trash as well. But till next time, everybody, take care.